Ladies and gentlemen, apparently we have a Starfield leak. Somebody was able to see the Starfield trailer, and how I don't know. And if they did see the Starfield trailer, why would you leak it? Wouldn't that be burning bridges? But anyway, someone saw the trailer, apparently. I think this leak isn't true, but some of the responses are very interesting. I might go through those as well. But let's look at this Starfield leak. I found it on Reddit. You can find some funny things on Reddit, and this was, I feel, pretty hilarious to say the least. So let's check out the Starfield leak. And here we go. I have seen 20 seconds of Starfield footage that I am going to describe in as much detail as I can. There isn't much to talk about, but it does give a feel on how the game is going to be. To start, this wasn't really in-game as in gameplay, but more of a world preview, if that makes sense. Graphics looked very good. Like, too good to be current gen. No clue whether this footage was running on next-gen hardware or not, but I doubt it was running on PS4 or Xbox One hardware. There was a spaceship with the letters HC01 or HC01 on the sides of the ship. It looked like a more janky version of P-52 Merlin from Star Citizen, but with a more rustic white color scheme. It was stationed, and I didn't see it flying. Footage was in space, obviously. With that being said, I could only see one planet that looked like Saturn, but with a half of it blown off into chunks. The biggest thing that stood out was a giant holographic woman curled into a fetal position, floating around the Saturn-like planet. She had a bluish holographic look to her with long hair. Her face was pretty visible, and she looked very realistic. I have no clue if they use real models for the face scans, just an observation. Finally, towards the end of the footage, I saw what looked like that time-breaking effect that happened towards the end of the reveal trailer. Difference is, this one happened in the distance, still visible in the footage. And as soon as it happened, the holographic woman changed trajectories towards it. That's all I saw. I'll answer any questions as long as it pertains to what I already talked about or inquiries about the footage. I don't know anything about release date or platforms it's releasing on. Well, whoever you are, thank you for this. I really appreciate it. But is this real? Let's check out in the comments of this Reddit post to see what people really think about it. I'll believe this, considering you don't give away any gameplay elements or story elements. Just sounds like a cryptic teaser that the team at Bethesda could have cobbled together as a way to re-announce the game at either the PS5/XSX events after a near 2-year silence. Or maybe you'd get this one and it would end with see the full gameplay reveal at the Microsoft Digital event next week. The guy responds with, have no clue, it could just be something internal anyways, I don't know if it's for public showing, could get repackaged for a full-fledged trailer as well. But these are all possibilities and nothing is for certain. What I described was all I saw. If I had story elements or gameplay elements with me, I would have written about them though. You would have, wouldn't you, pal? I bet you would. Let's look at some more. Would you say it just works? Maybe. What is the tone? The serious and gritty or more goofy and comedic? Based on what I saw, serious and somewhat gritty. It's hard to describe based on this footage. It looked very, very sci-fi, but didn't look generic per se. Hard to explain, and I don't really have much to tell you other than that. Edit! Posted it before I forgot this detail. There was music in the footage that I saw. Not super high in volume, but it sounded more fantasy to me than sci-fi. But that's just a very inexperienced observation, so don't put much stock into it. Another question, did your uncle send you this footage? What about my uncle? Did you give him a chance? Did you? This sounds credible. Thanks for the info. Frankly, nowhere near to what I was expecting. It's Bethesda after all. Let's just hope this isn't another massive train wreck. Guys, listen. I don't know if I believe this. I don't want to believe it because 9 times out of 10, these are pretty false. Unless you're a credible journalist. I don't want to believe this, and most likely this is a farce. I just wanted to share it with you because I found it kind of funny that people are trying to come out with leaks. They did this before. They did this back in 2018 with Starfield, describing Starfield. I made a few videos on that a long time ago. But everybody is trying to break news. Everybody is trying to make waves, and that's what this person could be doing. If this is true, well, great, cool. But to me, I don't think it is. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think this is true? Me personally, I'm leaning towards no. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. And like I said, comment. Let me know if you guys think this is fact or fiction. If it's real or if it's a farce. I would love to see what you have to say. This is Joe, signing out.